All right. Welcome everyone to another Tuesday night. If it's Tuesday night, it's Hambone's virtual open mic, the best open mic on all of the internet. We've got performers from all over the country here tonight to play some wonderful tunes for you all. And I'm going to kick it off. Usually I go on a long spiel, a philosophical rambling of what it is in the world to me. I'll just say it's an exciting time for me here in Pittsburgh. Really got my start on this open mic. Just got used to performing, and now I've got a CD that's coming out, and so I'm really excited about my CD that's going to be coming out in October. I got a release show here in Pittsburgh, and it's going to be a ton of fun, it all really came from the opportunity to work on my music, work on my performance abilities at this virtual platform. So really big thanks has to go out to everyone who has participated in the Hambones community, and especially Wes, who has basically kept this open mic going by being our technical dude. So yeah, wesmasonmedia.com. You should definitely check him out. I'm gonna play a couple of songs. I'll do a classic and one from the album. So just one sec.
Hey OJ, you're muted.
I was like, I gave a big old spiel. Sorry.
Guess you
Not a
gotta
big
do it
old
again.
spiel. A little old spiel. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a song that's been out for a little while, but with maybe a different take. Seeing vitriol and disdain, each laugh directed at imperfection, each glance bodes certain doom. Look both ways before entering a room. Look both ways before engaging with strangers. I live my days in this negative space. It cuts both ways, and I see when it just blades. At the page without seeing acid etched in paper, each message filled with accusation and disappointment, holier than ways before joining conversations. Look both ways before stating points of view. Look both ways and your fellow human. Look organs gaze or nothing much to say. It cuts both ways. I see one edge of a blade. Unite soon. Volume of your actions. Look both ways before making acquaintance. Look both ways before going out on limbs. Look each way at each face of the prism. And the days just turning the page. Negative space. Do not assume. Now I try not to do it too. Thanks, everybody. All right, I got an instrument change here because that's what I do. All right, one sec. So the next song is a song that just came out last week, and it's a banjo tune. Ooh. And yeah, it's gotten some good reception. It's gotten some good reception, airplay on a bunch of podcasts and such, internet radio stations. Been really happy with how people have received this one. It's the second single off of my album, The Void Bereft, that is coming out in October. They say words don't mean a thing, though they often bite and sting. And our heart's kinda prone, so many sticks and stones. may not change your mind. We're often kind of blind, no matter how long you peer, farsighted in the mirror. So please don't change a thing. You're a wonderful human being, just the way you are. I'll paint you into stars. I'll see you in the sky most every single night. I keep you on my mind till the end of time. Sister, mama, rant, that long-time family friend that won't mean anything, and we walk through life so long before we ever meet anyone who knows just what to say and keep those tears at bay. Please don't change a thing. You're a wonderful human being, just the way you are. I paint you into stars. I see you in the sky most every single night. I keep you on my mind until the end of time. Storm clouds divide for spaces in our minds. They seek to occupy and pain and deny. So please don't change a thing. You're a wonderful human being, just the way you are. I paint you in the stars. I see you in the sky most every single night. I keep you on my mind until the end of time. I write stories about how you came to be. I keep you in their hearts there. I paint you in the stars. Thanks, everybody. So let's jump right into the list. We've got coming up right now, the real Michael Lee. Then after the real Michael Lee, we have Kathleen King. And after Kathleen King, we have Jimi Yamagishi. Real Michael Lee, how are you doing?
Oh, doing great, G. Doing great.
Awesome.
It's been a while since I've been here, so it's the usual, I guess now.
It's awesome to see you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I have an announcement. Those of you who are the absolutely lovely people who follow me on Twitter and Instagram probably saw that I have a EP coming out end of next month. It's a raw and intimate acoustic affair. Sounds very sexy. And it's just me and a guitar and the listener, and I'm going to play some songs off that tonight. One you'll recognize, one I've played a couple times here before, but it's the title of the EP. It's called Growing Up. Here we go. Wait, first, before I do that, we didn't do sound check earlier, Wes. So let's do a quick, I feel better doing this.
Okay.
La 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 la.
I think that'll work.
Okay, cool. I put my tongue today. Too hot, but I drink it anyway. I should have known better. Yes, I can accept that.
but I had to wake up somehow. What are you doing up anyhow? I could have slept in late and so damn early. I thought that I could handle it, but I really can't handle it now. 'Cause what I'm trying to say is that I'm still learning each and every day. Your parents didn't have it figured out, although it looked that way. I thought that I'd get it, I hate to admit it, but I'm still growing up. I've got these bills to pay, but you want a video game, and I'm not going to lie.
Kinda want one too.
The foundation has a crack, and how do I fix a flat? The basement's going to flood. Have you seen my hammer? Maybe I could tape it up. Can it wait until tomorrow? 'Cause what I'm trying to say is that I'm still learning each and every day. Your parents didn't have it figured out, although it looked that way. I thought that I'd get it, I hate to admit it, but I'm still growing up. Every day is played for time. If you want me, get in line. I've only got so many hands, need more like 10. There's got to be some secret, some hidden, minute aspect that makes it all make sense. If you know, please tell me. I'm keeping my eyes open, 'cause maybe one day I'll figure it out. 'Cause what I'm trying to say is that I'm still learning each and every day. Your parents didn't have it figured out, although it looked that way. I thought that I'd get it, I hate to admit it, but I'm still growing up.
Yes. So that's the title track. And the idea behind the title of the album is it's kind of a transition for me from kind of my old way of writing and doing things to my new way of writing and doing things. And it kind of follows that progression from my older stuff to the newer stuff. And one of the songs on there is one that I guess I've never been done with. I've played it numerous times here to often to great success, but it just never really clicked with me in recorded format. So I decided to include it on this album. I slowed it down considerably, and yeah, hopefully y'all like it. I like it. I like where it's going. But yeah, probably the last time I touched this song. So here we go.
Hello, it's very nice to meet you. Please tell me if I scare you. I'm new to this kind of thing. This is my first time above ground, and I'm learning my way around this place you humans made. I'm a synthetic man with a synthetic heart and synthetic hands. Dear me, I think I have a question. Such an unfamiliar function. Do not know something. Lately, I've been having failings. Or maybe these are feelings. Do humans get those too? I'm a synthetic man with a synthetic heart and synthetic hands. Hear me now and understand. I'd like to be more than the grand sum of all my parts. I'm thinking. Please, I'm not here to hurt you. I only want to watch you and learn from what you do. At night, my circuits are a disco. I dream in ones and zeros of becoming one of you. I'm a synthetic man with a synthetic heart and synthetic hands. Hear me now and understand. I'd like to be more than the grand sum of all my parts.
Yeah, so that's kind of the new version of that. That will be the last version of that, because that's I got to be done with that song. I don't know why I keep revisiting it, but I do. So hopefully I'm not just lying and then 6 months ago and redo it again, but I don't think that'll happen. So yeah, the EP is coming out 10/28. It's called Growing Up. The cover art, the amazingly beautiful cover art, was done by the incredibly talented Daniil Fletcher. He took my idea that I gave him, asked me a few excellent questions, and just knocked it out of the park. So far out of the park, it's in the next state. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. So I cannot wait for that to be online everywhere and associated with my music. It's just such an honor. But 10/28, that's coming out. I'm also been doing for the last, 2.5, 3 months, a weekly album review called TRML's Sound Selections. That's over on Instagram, but I post it on my website and Twitter as well. So keep an eye out for that. Follow me. Check my link at bit.ly/here TRML, bit.ly/HEARTRML.
That was awesome, real Michael Lee.
Thanks, G.
And I'm sorry I had an internet blip there at the end of your song.
That's okay. You just missed the diss part about you and about your. Never mind. I'll shut up. I'm an idiot.
I did want to ask though. You mentioned how the title of your album indicates a difference in your process. So, do you want to talk about that for a second?
Well, I'm moving away from trying to be funny with my music. Emphasis on trying, not always succeeding. I did that for a while. I thought that was a thing that I wanted to do, but then I realized that I didn't want to do that. It wasn't as fun for me trying to always, do something that had a purpose like that. I just wanted to write songs that people could better enjoy and associate with. So I stopped writing all stuff that's trying to be funny, and I started writing serious stuff, and it took a lot of breaking down mental barriers, being like, oh, I can't write that. That's too whatever. I mean, that's too deep, or what are people going to think if I write this? Well, no, that's not how it works. The greats don't think that. They're not thinking, oh, what are people going to think if I write this? They're thinking, I got to get this out. This is inside of me, and people need to hear this type of thing. Feelings about, I've written, love songs, which I never do, but one of my best songs I think I've written that'll be on my album, not the EP, but the album afterwards, is a love song, so
Oh man.
it was a huge change for me, and I feel much more comfortable with my music now than I do with anything prior to New You. No offense to anyone who worked with me on any stuff that I've done previously, but I feel where I want to be is New You going forward, and you can see with the title of New You, it's kind of a fresh start for me. So yeah, deep, right?
That's really cool.
Way deeper, I think, than anyone thought we would get tonight.
Well,
I'm not paying you for a psychiatrist bill, by the way. You can't charge me for this.
Therapist Mark agrees. But I am going to miss Synthetic Man, because that was awesome, and your performance of Synthetic Man was epic tonight.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I will probably still do some of the old stuff. I don't know how much of it, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll probably still do Synthetic Man every once in a while. Fred still works its way in there. Interrobang, I'm actually been working on that recently, redoing that for acoustic and getting that to a point where I'm satisfied with playing it solo like that. But yeah, no, we will see lots of change on the horizon in the TRML camp.
If you're not evolving, you're just staying in place. There's good things about that. But I'm really excited to see what happens there.
Thank you.
Let's keep it going for the real Michael Lee and get back into the list. So we have coming to the stage right now, Kathleen King, and after Kathleen King, we have Jimi Yamagishi from Los Angeles, followed by Nalini from Los Angeles. But first off, let's get Kathleen King on muted. How are you doing, Kathleen?
Pretty good. Good to see you again. I spaced out last week because I was focused on having company, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. And so here I am back, and I hope this lighting is okay. Here we go. And because I'm outside and it's night, and this is supposed to be our last warm night. And I'd like to dedicate this song to, I'm doing a longer one-song set. I'd like to dedicate this song to the real Leonard Skinner, who, oh, my light fell. As I was saying, I'd like to dedicate my song to the real Leonard Skinner, who passed away on September 20th, 2010 at age 77 in a nursing home. And so this song is Free Bird. Thank you very much.
Very nice, Kathleen. And where are you coming to us from?
Thank you. Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, okay, we've talked about this. Yeah, Madison, Wisconsin. I love Madison, Wisconsin. I miss all the bike lanes and squeaky cheese.
Oh yeah, you're the one who used to live here. Yeah. Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again too. And I definitely get the feeling that you really like all the classic rock artists, because I feel like last time it was this time it was Leonard Skinner. Last time there was another kind of classic rock. Maybe you're doing
that would be Elvis Presley. I'm
Yeah,
more
yeah.
into rock and roll than classic rock, but I when people say, they make fun of the song "Free Bird," but it's a joke among musicians, people requesting that, but actually that's a darn good song.
It is a good song. I
And so
agree.
when I learned that it was a passaway anniversary of the real Leonard Skinner, I thought, oh, that'd be nice to dedicate it to him,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I guess they didn't get along when he was their gym teacher, but then they eventually got to be friends.
Nice. Very cool.
So
Are you on
rest
social?
in power. Yes, I'm on I'm on Facebook with KCK 1953, a pun on my initials and the year I was born, and because my name is Kathleen Camilla King, and my Facebook name and my full name is Kathleen Camilla King. My profile picture always has me playing my mandolin. My cover photo always has a picture of Buddy Holly.
Nice. So KCK 1953, if you want to follow Kathleen on Facebook.
Yeah, and I'm also on Twitter, but I'm not really good at that yet, but so it's best to follow me on Facebook and YouTube.
Gotcha. And what's your YouTube channel?
Like, okay, it's KCK, that's all lowercase letters, CASEYKAY 1953, because my name is Kathleen Camilla King, and then KCK, like Casey Kasem and Murray the K.
Okay. So Casey KASC KECEY.
But the other way around, CASCYKAY. Yes.
Okay. KCK. Okay, 1953. Okay. Yeah, so follow KCK 1953 on YouTube as well. We would very much appreciate you supporting each other.
Facebook, Kathleen Camilla King.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's keep
Thank
it
you very
going
much.
for Kathleen. Yeah,
Thank you.
very nice stuff. All right, back into the list. So coming to the stage right now, we've got Jimi Yamagishi from Los Angeles, followed by Nalini Lasiewicz from Los Angeles, Pasadena. And then after Nalini, we'll have Brad Yoder from Pittsburgh, PA. But coming up right now is Jimi Yamagishi. How you doing, Jimmy?
Doing okay.
Awesome.
Got a new guitar, so we're going to try this out. I just wanted to see how it sounds online. So.
I think it's more like it's more like you need to tell us when you're not playing a new guitar.
Well, this one's kind of special because it was given to me from another guitar company I'm working with because they're going to use a name that I came up with for their new product line. So
That's
this
awesome.
is from the factory that's making the new product, and so I'm just going to do a quick instrumental here. It's from my CD actually, "Song of the Carpenter." Let me try that again. Thanks. And so since I'm in this tuning, I'll do this one. Paint your colors on my canvas, pretty lady of the islands. Sketch my soul so I can clearly see Shades of watercolor sunlight calling through the trees. Pretty lady, can you capture them for me? Could you say that it's by chance or a miracle romance? Or is this just a lifetime one-night stand? But you and I are here. Let me whisper in your ear, gently like the waves upon the sand. Lovely flower from the city of pearls, like the sun on the horizon, cast a golden spell upon my day. And if you stay, I'll serenade you far into the night, with wings upon the music as I play. La 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 la, da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Thanks.
Beautiful, Jimmy. That guitar sounds amazing. Are you using any special like pedals or anything?
No, that's just the guitar with reverb. It's an amazing guitar. It compares very favorably to guitars that are, in the four figures. So I was like really surprised that this thing could come out of China sounding this amazing. So
Wow.
yeah.
And how did you get this gig in China with this company?
Well, what happened was, I also work with a company that makes effects. In fact, that reverb thing that I've gotten for some of you guys, and the one I use, so I should turn it off. So the warehouse that gets all the returns from that merchandise happens to be a guitar distributor. So when I went there and I was talking to them about guitars, they said, well, we're thinking about putting out a high-end guitar line, but we don't have a name yet. So they said, you got any names? So I came up with a bunch of names, threw them at them, and they said, okay. And then they chose one. And apparently they've tested the name brand, and they really like it. And so as a result, they gave me this guitar from that factory. And I just can't believe how amazing this thing sounds. So
Can we see it?
let me turn off the blur so you guys can see a little bit better here.
Wow.
Kind of see it's got like a lot of mother of pearl on there and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
And what's the name that you came up with?
The name I came up with was Tario, T-A-R-I-O, because they're in Ontario, California, so I just took the O-N off.
Oh, nice. Tario. I like it. It's got a ring to it.
So Tario is cool, so we'll see how it goes.
Awesome.
But this guitar is just so incredible. I'm really loving it. Yeah, it's just that it's a regular sized guitar, and I'm used to playing a smaller one, so it's a little bit different. I've got a big gig coming up on the 2nd, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get this one comfortable enough to do that.
Nice. And where's your big gig on the 2nd?
It's in Long Beach. I got a 2-hour show.
Nice.
Yeah.
So anybody who's in the area on October 2nd should go check out Jimmy in Long Beach. And how would they find that show? Where would they find out where that is? How would they?
They can go to my YouTube page. Somebody actually posted a page from the Seal Beach Sun newspaper that has a big picture of me and a bio. It's like, wow, I feel like a rock star. It's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we got to go to Jimi Yamagishi, youtube.com/Jimi Yamagishi.
You can do that, or you can just, go to Jimi Yamagishi on Facebook and find me there. Or, I'll probably post it on my website too, JimiYamagishi.com. So one way that you find me.
You've got a website. I don't think I've ever seen you plug your website. Okay. JimiYamagishi.com. J-I-I-M-I.
Yeah, J-I-M-I, Yamagishi, Y-M-A-G-I-S-H-I.com.
All right, cool. Let's keep it going for Jimi Yamagishi, everybody. And let's get back into the list. So let's see. We've got coming up right now, Nalini Lasiewicz, followed by Brad Yoder, followed by Benedict Arnold, Matthew Crowe, who betrayed us and left Pittsburgh for greener pastures, and they're like literally greener. But coming to the stage right now, we've got Nalini Mozowitz. How are you doing, Nalini?
I'm doing very well, Orange G.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Beautiful day over here in Southern California. And yeah, I'm here with some of my very favorite artists. Puts me in the mood for singing songs that you guys wrote. And this is one by Lisa Walker. I love this. It's a pandemic, sort of a mood song. You know, you mentioned, Wes, you weren't sure about my level. Sorry. La 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 la. Okay, sorry. 1, 2. I need a break. I can't take this anymore. Rain for 2 weeks straight, while the wolf waits at my door. Ooh, caught up in lockdown and stuck in my room. I was dreaming of you when I woke up at noon. 'Cause you make me feel better when it's You make me feel better when the news breaks bad. I don't know how you do that now. You make me smile when the world is broken. I need to jam, and not just for old time's sake. So much of who I am lives in the music that we make. I'm tuned up in lockdown and stuck in my room. Sing me a song and we'll dance on the moon. Make me feel better when it's raining. Yeah, you make me feel better when the news breaks bad. I don't know how you do that now, but you make me smile when the world is broken. Talking heads lie, the truth is under the gun. This you can't deny, some things can't be undone. I'm fed up in lockdown and stuck in my room. I'm tired of this mess. Won't you meet me on Zoom? You make me feel better when it's raining. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You make me feel better when the news breaks bad. I don't know how you do that now. Make me smile when the world is broken. Ooh, you That's dedicated to all my online music friends out there. And Jimmy, I want to thank you again for introducing me to Hambones. And like I said, it's just such a treat to meet all these artists from around the country. And so this is a song by Brad Yoder, who's here tonight also. You Can't Fix Everything. I'm going to take a license with a word or two, but it's like a kind of a song you could sing to a youngster, and little words of wisdom, a little parable. You always try your best to clean up every mess. Though you've had much success, you can't fix everything, so quick to roll up your sleeves before you even grieve, as if you don't believe, but you can't fix everything. There are things in this world when they're gone, they're just gone. There ain't no magic wand's gonna save them. Just a boy and a girl, 7 holes in their hearts. Where were you gonna start to repair them? Private hell, in case you couldn't tell. So I remind myself, hey, you can't fix everything. Pick up each broken dream, yeah. Examine every seam, then glue where the fracture's clean. But you can't fix everything. Many things in this world, they're lost, they're just lost. There's no cost you can pay to replace them. I'll fly my heart at half-mast for the love that can last. 7 holes in the song we were playing, but we knew that. Yeah, we knew that. A string tied round my wrist, so I will not forget the way you whispered it. You can't fix everything.
Beautiful.
Thank you, folks.
That was amazing, Nalini.
Oh my goodness. It's just so fun to be with you guys and sing.
I love it when you cover people's songs.
That's kind of what I've been reduced to because I haven't written anything new for so long. But I love it too. And,
you can't beat yourself up for that.
No, actually, it almost frees you up. I mean, when I do this song, I sing a little bit differently each time, and it's just like I can be present and I could just be flowing with, how I feel, rather than trying to copy my recording, or
Right.
the other
And
thing
exploring
too is,
what a song means. Like when I learn a song, I feel like I really explore what it means, because you spend so much time with the lyrics to remember them.
Yeah, I mean, they say songs are stories, and when I hear a story like these 2 songs, I want to sing. I want to say the story too.
Yeah.
You're a great songwriter too, Orange G. I need to cover you as well, and everybody else here.
Oh yeah, there's time. We got time.
Exactly. See you next Tuesday.
All right. See you next Tuesday. Where can people find you online?
I always point to Instagram and my vocal trio JNJ Band Official. We have a little psychedelic story up there today, which is pretty cute.
Nice.
And Nalini, Nalini, NaliniMusic.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, follow J&J Band and NaliniMusic.com to get more Nalini in your life. And let's keep it going for Nalini. Always a pleasure to hear her angelic voice.
Thank you so much.
And so going back to the list, coming up now is Dear Pittsburgh friend Brad Yoder, followed by Dear ex-Pittsburgh friend Matthew Crowe, followed by Dear mostly known him living in New York friend, but used to be in Pittsburgh friend Nick Graybeal. So this is like we're leaving Pittsburgh mentally here. How are you doing, Brad?
I'm doing fine, and yeah, I'm so honored that Nalini covers that song. I really like what she does with it. That's super cool. I'm gonna do this new one, and I feel like I've done this the last time I was on the Hambone's open mic, but I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna do it again because I like it. You know how the new song. Sometimes you're kind of in love with the new song, and then so that hasn't worn off yet. So here's my. I think this song is called Imminent Danger, but the song prompt that started it was Delicate Metal. So I had to put the words Delicate Metal into a song, and I did this.
Between two hearts with delicate metal and a few spare parts. When it feels like it's too hard, treat it as a work of art. I believe in the blessing of strangers. I can see there's an imminent danger, but it seems like sooner or later these tears are gonna dry. Watch the ocean misbehave, every angry crashing wave. So if you thought that you were tame, the ocean tells you, think again. I believe in the blessing of strangers. I can see there's an imminent danger, but it seems like sooner or later these tears are gonna dry. There's a movie right behind my eyes. When I sleep I've watched 100 times, but I wake before the final scene. I don't know how to end this dream. Two Spanish verbs I can't keep straight, for states that change and some that stay. This heart is broken, this heart's pure. I learned it once, but I'm not sure. I gotta be back in 10th grade. I believe in the blessing of strangers. I can see there's an imminent danger, but it seems like sooner or later these tears are gonna dry. These tears are gonna dry. These tears are gonna dry. These tears are gonna dry.
So that's a new one. I was at the Smalls open mic last night. Orange G was there playing harmonica with the people. And Oh, Sayantes. We need to. That's is wrong. We needed to get her on before she had to leave. Whoa, that's a bummer. I feel like I should stop right now and we should make Sayante play 2 songs. Thoughts? Opinions?
I think you just missed her.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway. Okay. So I'll do it. This is an older song that I did last night. This is a much older song, like a 25-year-old song, called Earring.
Found an earring on the sidewalk on a cold day in Chicago. I was walking just a few blocks from Union Station to buy postage for the letter that I wrote you on a train ride between Kansas and Chicago on a cold day. It was silver, round and twisting, not the letter, but the earring, and I slipped it in my pocket and pulled my stocking cap down hard against a stiff wind that found cracks between the layers I was wearing in Chicago on a cold day. But there are no holes in me where I could hang an earring, though I was pierced where you will never see, and I could clip it on my sleeve beside my obvious affection, a random little cufflink from the street. And every poet needs a muse. From time to time I've borrowed you, but I don't know you any better than before. And every con man needs a ruse. I'll pull the wool over my own eyes like a stocking cap against the wind's door. But there are no holes in me where I could hang an earring, though I was pierced where you will never see, and I could clap it on my sleeve between my heart and plastic buttons, silver, round and twisting there for me. And back at Union Station, waiting for the next train, I pulled out this same guitar and was joined there by a total stranger from Wisconsin. We both knew some old John Prine songs and sang Paradise and Angel from Montgomery and Chicago. On a cold day, found an earring.
Thanks, friends. I think I wrote that song in 1996 and recorded it in 1997. So
Wow.
on the first thing I put on a CD called Best Sunday Heart.
Nice.
It is out of print. I think you can still stream it probably, but yeah.
And clearly, the subject of this song is somebody who was very special to you at one point in time. Can you elaborate at all?
Oh man. Well, yeah. I mean, like a friend who was also like sort of the most oversized crush of my life. And there's a bunch of songs that relate to that. A German friend of mine who I worked with at this summer camp. So I wasn't ever, other than working at that camp, I wasn't ever like in the same place as her. So yeah, and back in the mid '90s when you would still like potentially take a long time to write a big long letter to somebody you were interested in and mail it to them, and so yeah, that's and there are a number of songs that I could string together that relate to that. But yeah,
That's a beautiful story.
It's a pretty song, and yeah, I mean, I think in hindsight, I'm better off with the songs than if some kind of relationship had actually worked out, probably, because you're when it's that oversized, it's like your idea of the thing is probably not really related to that person so much as like something
the fantasy of it,
yeah, or just like some big emotional hole in your life that you got somewhere else, maybe, I don't know. It's
complicated.
It's complicated, but we learn stuff about ourselves that way, and it's definitely not that person's job to make us feel better. That's for sure.
And we definitely learn by writing songs.
We write songs and we sort that stuff out. So
absolutely,
for sure.
Anything big coming up you want to plug?
I'm excited
because
I'm going to be playing 2 shows with Mirabelle Skipworth this weekend. They are, in places none of you good people are, State College and Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
And I have a new Mirabelle song that I almost did tonight, but it's not quite finished. There's still like a couple word moments that I'm going to be working on.
Nice.
But yeah, and hopefully within a month or so, I'll be talking about a crowdfunding thing for the long unreleased album that needs to come out. So,
oh my gosh, I'm super excited to hear more about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just happy to still be playing and writing, and this weekend doing a little drive-in to do some playing too, see some old friends. So.
Well, we're excited that you use this platform as a place to perform and get your people time and your music time in, because it's a treasure to have you
here.
Great
group. So I appreciate the people that are here. Thanks.
All right, let's keep it going for Brad Yoder, everybody. And let's get back into the list. So coming up now is Matthew Crowe. After Matthew, we've got Nick Graybeal in New York City. And after Nick, we've got Lisa Walker in the DC area. So tune your guitars and get ready. But right now, Matthew Crowe better have his guitar tuned, because I know that if it's not, he's going to be like spending 5 minutes doing the tune-in song. How you doing, Matt?
Just give me a second.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, dude. I'm so pumped about your new album. I've been looking at social media more often than I do, because I know you've got it coming out, and it just sounds so good, dude. Sounds really good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Sure skis. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, then that amazing party you had. Yeah. I don't know. I was gonna play the first song I ever wrote, or I have a new self-deprecation song that's kind of funny. So I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll do do the first song. I'll do the self-deprecation song. Okay. So here we go. This is new. And I kind of every once in a while write sort of a sarcastic song, funny sort of song. Every once in a while, like I wrote Depressed, and but it's a cheery song about depression. And this is another one, and it's called Shh. So here we go. I'm a piece of shh, not like you, and I smell like garbage, and you smell like perfume, and I'm a piece of shh, got nothing, no how, no way, not like beautiful you who seems to have it all. I'm a piece of, I've spent like yesterday's change in your crisp clean belt, and I spend all my money and you stash yours in the bank. My hair's all fuzzy and damaged, and yours is silky and it shines. It always seems to be that you win almost every fight. I said I'm a piece of shh, not like you, and I smell like garbage, and you smell like perfume. Now I'm a piece of shh, got nothing, no how, no way. I said not like beautiful you who seems to have it all. I'm a piece of, I am kind of funny, and you are really sweet, and you're a taste of honey, and I'm an old piece of beef, and you're a nice cold brew, and I'm a taste like a vermouth, and you're warm and sunny, and I am cloudy and rainy because I'm a piece of shh, not like you, and I smell like garbage, and you smell like perfume, and I'm a piece of shh, got nothing, no how, no way, oh no, not like beautiful you who seems to have it all. I'm a piece of, oh, I'm a piece of, I'm a piece of. Oh boy, it's rough. Things are gonna change real quick here. All right, my man Orange G. This puppy's for you. take you to the beach. Don't tell me like a banker, his dreams are out of reach. I breeze through intersections, I'm on autopilot. I'm starting to notice I'm not ready to fight it. Like the buttons on the trees, I am just a leaf. Totally screwed up that ending. Thanks, guys.
God damn, man, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so honored that you would cover my song.
Yeah, I played it like a few weeks back, but you weren't there. And then I was like, I got to play it when you're here. So, it's all about the spirituality.
Oh, well, thank you so much for doing that. And how's North Carolina treating you these days? So you're playing shows and stuff I see on social media.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. I played a show last weekend, or was it the weekend before? But yeah, there's just a whole lot of other things I got to do first before. Well, I got to get a PA, so I still don't have a PA. So,
Gotcha.
But that's probably going to happen in the next couple of weeks here.
Nice.
And then you can kind of play like a lot of shows at breweries, but it's, the sort of playing show, like being an artist, a singer, songwriter, or whatever, like us. There's not as much stuff to play, but there's a lot though. There's a lot here. It's a big place. It's very spread out. There's basically it's like a conglomeration of like 6 towns. So, you can I can go a half hour away in any direction and hit a different town, get a completely different scene.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And the music is strong out there. Like there's just
It
a
is,
lot
yeah.
of
Man,
music
these people,
fans and consumers.
they can play, man, and they know how to sing. I mean, it's I was surprised. I mean, I was surprised by that. I mean, the talent, there's a lot of music here, and people love live music here. They love it. They don't want to hear anything else really. So you can easily get booked here. You can play breweries all day long,
Nice.
But you're going to end up doing cover songs and stuff like that. At least half of your set's got to be covers.
Right. Yeah, you gotta learn the weight. You gotta learn the weight if you play at those breweries. Take a load off Annie. That's awesome. Where can people find you? Anything coming up you want to plug?
Not really. Well, okay. So yes, I found a studio here. And I'm going to record a 3-song live session and then do a single with this guy. He's really cool.
Nice.
Name's FJ Ventro. It's called Good Luck Studios. I heard his stuff. So I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to do a live sessions and I'm going to release that on Spotify. I've really been working on these 3 songs really hard. So it's just going to be me and my guitar and, and then Matthew Crowe Music, www.matthewcrowemusic.com, Crowe, Crowe, like Russell, and Matthew Crowe Music on Instagram and other stuff.
Okay, yeah. So look up Matthew Crowe Music, CROWE, like the actor.
Yes.
And follow him on the socials. Check out his website. Awesome. Yeah,
Thanks,
let's keep
G.
it.
It's awesome seeing you.
It was
Good to
awesome
see
seeing you too, man. I missed you. Yeah, let's keep it going for Matthew Crowe, everybody. And let's get back into the list. We're to our final 3 performers. So coming up right now is Nick Graybeal, followed by Lisa Walker from the DC area, and Tangman from Los Angeles. And we've got Nick Graybeal coming up right now from New York City. New York City.
New York City. Yeah, right here in the middle of the country. Yeah.
Hey, Graybeal.
So I heard a little bit about how all of these traders of Pittsburgh or what have you. Those weren't the words you chose, but
Hey, Graybeal.
Pittsburgh, me who left Pittsburgh, and all of the. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, are you coming in on a mobile device?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because you're coming in pretty loud, so I wanted to make sure.
It's going to come in right at peak, because that's just how these machines work.
I know.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, so, yeah, I heard the little bit about how, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm looking at Wesley's face. This beautiful face is too distracting. You were talking about, I'm thinking about leaving New York, probably in sometime around March. I've got this crazy, I'm gonna level with you. I haven't told anybody about this, but I got this crazy, what, go ahead.
Are you thinking about moving back to Pittsburgh, Nick?
Listen, I have some interesting offers off on the table, and the one that is it's ridiculous and amazing, and I don't think I should do it, but it's like one of my high school crushes. One of my high school crushes says, "Oh yeah, I have this property. Can you tend to this property? I'll let you live there and like whatever." And like we kind of like these. But she's like married and has a kid, and that's this whole thing. We used to crush on each other for a little bit in the past. So it's like I'm like that sounds like a dangerous situation, Ron. But anyways, yeah, it's a possibility.
Okay. My fingers are crossed that you'll move back to Pittsburgh.
Let me look who's blushed tonight. Someone said on the chat. Is this amp even on? Oh, I unplugged me. Look at that. Let me solve that problem so fast. Pardon me. The song's about the idea of home. No one ever said it would be easy trying to find my peace of mind. Feet up on the ground and listen to the sound. Make a rhythm in time. You'll find it inside your mind. down the creeks to the rivers down. The water flows as the current grows, picking up the pieces of where it was before. Picking up the pieces. I'm a boat that's the ocean surrounds me, and I've got the wind at my back. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. I'm the shadow of dawn. It's been a while, but that song's called Home. And I was actually expecting a different sound. Hold on, real quick. Well, I changed this amp model real quick to a fake Fishman. All right, that's better. I just want to take 2 seconds to point out about my neck not being red enough. I think that the thing about rednecks is that they are the Union soldiers who wore red bandanas, so that they knew that they were fighting for their fellow worker and not for the company, and they're soldiers. So I don't know. That's just a point to someone in the audience pointed a moment. I won't name them out loud, but you mentioned something. I just want to say, I grabbed my red bandana later on. Anyways, so this is gonna involve 2 other people. Just this little story I'm about to tell you. Who played tonight? So Nalini played a song earlier. Who said it was sort of a sense of Proverbs, maybe to someone younger, which was actually sorry. Who was playing on? Sorry, I got a text that made me laugh. Anyways, I gotta avoid distractions. And, it's hard for someone like with ADD like me. This is she was bringing something up about that right before she played a song by Brad Yoder, who was you know. Those are the 2 people. Those are the 2 people I was talking about. I'm just going to get to the song. It'll be a lot more poetic than what I'm trying to say out loud. A little more. Sunlight brings life into the world, and the blackbird sings a different song. He's got news for everyone. Newborn son is born today. I hope as you grow older each day, as you look over your shoulder, every day you feel a little bolder. I know you got someone who loves you from the west to the east coast, and as it seems even further. I remember my father told me I'm just trying to give you some advice. I know you're gonna make these mistakes on your own. You know you got someone batting for you right at home. And I know, I hope you know it's not gonna be easy all the time. You know you've got someone batting for you. And in time, it's gonna be just fine. Just tell the truth and be good to yourself. Everyone else gonna be alright. Sometimes this world makes you feel like everything's a fight. Everything is going somewhere you don't want it to go. I don't know. I hope you know you got someone fighting for you. Or you know you won't be here forever as long as you and I hope you got some, if there's something you can remember. You can count on me, I want you to be able to count on you. That's all I want for you, that time. It's not always gonna be me and everyone else in the family. Eventually it's gonna be, well, I learned it's gonna be me. Well, sunlight brings life into the world, and the blackbird sings a different song. He's got news for everyone. A newborn son was born. A newborn son was born today. It's gonna be you someday. Thank you. I'm
That
Nick
was
Graybeal. That's what I said.
That was beautiful, Nick.
I think I figured out the conclusion to that song, which is it's
Nice.
beyond his age, but he becomes
the adult who's giving the advice to it. I think I'm ready for that song to be done. I think that's
Nice.
what I need to do is write that out.
So with your like thinking about moving, do you feel like how has location affected like your art? Do you
Has
feel like
location
it? Yeah.
I mean, it has and it hasn't. I think it's me. It's me. It's not. It's I do know where my families are. You know.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot more in Pittsburgh than I have here. Got a lot more in Huntington, West Virginia than I had here. I even have more in Morgantown. I have probably about the same in Morgantown, West Virginia that I have here. But
It's crazy. The bright side of that, of course, is that you have lots of people in lots of different places too.
Yeah. Ideally, I think my plan is to actually spend some time in my hometown, and try and actually secure a sort of a artist in residence both there for people like a short artist in residence situation for people there, for people from like Pittsburgh and potentially New York and Morgantown and other places, but potentially mostly Pittsburgh because that's where I have the most family, like people I know I can just count on, you know.
Right.
And then go back up to Pittsburgh and try and do the same.
That'd be really cool, and it'd be really cool to have you back in this area.
And then see what goes on from there. Also, I want to live somewhere where I can afford to buy a house. And I'm hitting my 30s, and I'm just like, New York is not the place for someone who's like trying to go for those goals. That's like, I'm like, I don't know. I got goals that don't match up with here. You know what
That's
I mean?
the other end of the spectrum, isn't it? Well, that's awesome.
Anyway.
Where can people find you online? Is there anything you want to plug coming up that you want to?
You can find me online at nickgraybeal.com. I'm developing a brand called String Theory Sound. That's probably where the project that I just described between Pittsburgh and Huntington and West Virginia. You'd be surprised how awesome the music scene is for West Virginia, especially the type of music that you do, Orange G.
Thanks.
But
thanks. I have a show in Berkeley Springs next month. Do you know that place?
Berkeley Springs. That's deep. Isn't that like Western Panhandle?
Maybe. I don't actually know where.
The area.
A friend of mine booked it with me, so he figured out.
It's a great area. It's an affluent area too. Hopefully, you can make some money.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it going for Nick Graybeal. It's always really special when he comes on to play. I always love hearing him, and yeah, it was great visiting. So on the list, we're at the end of the list. Lisa Walker, we lost Lisa Walker. Hopefully Lisa Walker comes back. But Tangman, if you're ready to go, we are ready for you. From Los Angeles, California, I see him reacting. And I am super excited for the amalgam of pedals and instruments that he is going to bring to bear upon this performance. Do you need a second, Tangman?
Test.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Test.
Sounds like it's coming through like your laptop mic or something.
Test. How's that?
Sounds like it's going through like a amplifier or something.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
Test. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. And how's the volume? How's that volume?
Good.
Is it okay or too hot?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Thanks for having me. And the first song I'll play is a song called Sparrow. I believe I played this before on something like, and it's dedicated to people who died during a rock concert, serial mass killings. So inspired me to write this song.
Actually, can you double check if your original sound is turned on?
I'm sorry, check what?
Your original sound?
Okay. Says original sound off. Okay, so I just turned it on.
Okay. Yeah, because I noticed that your background music was kind of fading in and out, so hopefully that'll help.
Okay. Lay a flower, light a candle. Yesteryears are now a shadow. Shed a tear, think how old or young they were. So you don't forget she was here. Make a statement, feel the sorrow. You should go today, not tomorrow. Leave her something that you truly value, so you won't forget he was there. While the stars repeat their shining chorus, she was here reciting every word. When the guitar played his anthem for us, he was there dancing in his world. For a moment they were sparrows flying, till someone shot a broken arrow. Oh, the mothers who carry children, shoulder fathers who lift them high. For you know that still they're waiting, still they're searching day and night. So you listen to them tell the story how she was here, he was there. But instead of broken arrow play a song, she was here, he was there. Falling stereo, broken arrow carry on. She was here, he was there. Falling stereo, broken arrow rhythm tale. She was here, he was there. Falling stereo, broken arrow, do you feel? She was here, he was there. Falling stereo, broken arrow, play a song. She was here, he was there. Okay, for my last song, I will play a song called Play It Again, and it's about someone who's retiring from the stage because he just can't take it. Those years, how long it's been. Now you're here on the stage again. Talk like the quiet, drop within your soul. You pick it with the finger, strike it with a chord. And try to forget that you're never gonna play it again. Out there's voices calling out your name. All they want to hear is your claim to fame. I gave it all my heart, told you what's inside. How it started, how it ended, how love got denied. All the reasons to forget that you're never gonna play it again. Love's a tale taller than the sky, lost it longer than the stars at night. Wounds grow deeper than the bear that's put to sleep. Searching's vain and farther than the eyes can see. to the face slowly dies away. You drop your hands to the side as the guitar fades. Take one last bow as you leave the stage. Tears of reminiscence flow, and once again you say, it hurts too much, and I'm never gonna play it again. No, I'm never gonna play that song again.
Beautiful, Tangman, beautiful.
Thank you.
So I feel like I'm witnessing you kind of like evolve your approach. Like I feel like there's more effects and more sounds that you're playing. Do you want to talk about that a little?
Do you mean how I'm just incorporating more into the music, or?
Yeah. I feel like your performances like are getting more intricate.
Yeah, this is how the songs were originally written, but just getting them right is just the ongoing process. And I'm trying to play as if as if it was a recording of mixed tracks. So that's what I'm, just trying to achieve in performing. And the more I perform, it's more like street perform these songs, the more I kind of get it together.
Nice.
So it's an ongoing process, and so I keep, I go on to one song, then I go back to another, and I'm just continually just trying to work on it. But I'm happy with the general sound of the songs. I'm happy with the way I created the instruments, and so that's just a matter of getting it right. That's all.
Are you adding pedals or anything? Or are you just messing around with the settings of like what you already have?
I changed a couple of the pedals to better pedals.
Oh, okay.
From originally, but they all are doing the same thing. They're just better. They're just a little better sounding, and when I street perform, I kind of vary between, if I want to get it right, I go and I use this setup that you see here with this kind of a keyboard and this looper I'm hearing and everything. But when I'm street perform, I often use a more portable situation, but that's never as good. So sometimes I've just got to lug the heavier stuff just because I want the sound to be right.
Gotcha. No, it's really cool, and it's really cool to see the sound that you bring to the open mic change.
Performing. I will be performing this Saturday at a pub called Molly Malone's Irish Pub here in Los Angeles.
Nice,
so if anyone's out in Los Angeles, I'm performing on Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 24th. The set starts at 7:30, but I'm not sure if it's my set because I'm on with 5 other acts. But I'll be at Molly Malone's Irish Pub performing the set.
Nice,
and
nice.
Rocket Writer. It's UBC that I posted it, but you see the flyer, it says Rocket Writer on there, and that's technically my band name. So.
Okay, Rocket Rider. Okay, gotta watch out for that on the socials. Does Rocket Rider have like a Facebook page or?
Does Rocket Rider have a Facebook page?
Yeah.
Well, not by itself. You see, I have my Facebook is basically all under Tangman Music, but
okay.
I use three Facebook pages actually, and the one that has to do with doing music with other people is called Indie Rock Music, and the one that has to do with me performing myself is called Tangman Music. So if you do
Gotcha.
facebook.com/that, you'll come up with it.
Okay,
But,
Tangman Music. You got to watch out for that on the
Tangman
socials.
Music, it's on the YouTube and Instagram and everything. The website, it's just all Tangman Music.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tangman. It was really great hearing you play.
Thank you.
All right, so we're now in the...
It's the lightning round.
Nice. I'm so happy that happened. Yeah, we're in the lightning round. This means quick songs, no jibber jabber, no host time, counting down the clock. We're just going to jump into our songs, play. We've got 4 performers who have signed up for a lightning round song. Anybody else wants to get in on this lightning round goodness? You can. I've got first Nalini, then Matthew Crowe, then Jimmy, then Brad. Nalini, how you doing? What's going on? There you go.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Awesome.
Like lightning. Lying in bed, I opened my eyes up late last night and looked at the sleeping face of the latest love of my life, wondering where will it go, this love, will it continue to grow, because I've lost that love before. Ooh, wish I knew more about this love, oh, about this love, oh. And after a while he woke up and hugged me. He looked in my eyes, he saw all the questions there and held me in reply, saying that you are my love. I'll place no one above, because I've lost that love before. Ooh, this time I'm sure about my love, oh, about this love. At dawn's early light, we woke up and hugged each other tight. The memory of doubt had drifted completely out of sight, knowing that you are my love. This love, there's no one above. I've lost that love before. Oh, this time I'm sure about my love, about this love, oh, this love. Because I've lost that love before. Ooh, this time I'm sure about my love, about this love, ooh, this love, talking about this love, I'm sure about this love, ooh. Well, maybe it wasn't that short. but it was faster.
It was lovely. And thank you, Nalini. We're going to keep on moving. We got Matthew Crowe. Matthew Crowe, how are you doing?
All right, I'm going to play this song that it's actually a Chris Stapleton song, and which is weird because he's like super, super country, but he actually has a bluegrass band called the Steel Drivers. Anyways, I'm going to do one of his because it's sort of very fitting to moving and the struggles of it. So. Hey guys.
Awesome, Matthew Crowe. Love you, man.
Love you too, dude.
All right. Going back, we've got Jimmy, followed by Brad, followed by Kathleen. Jimmy, sent you the unmute request.
There it is.
It's all you.
And I'm going to do a cover, but I'm going to start it differently. Go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use use just a little help. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message keeps getting clearer. Radio's on, and I'm moving around the place. Check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. I ain't just getting nowhere. Barely living in a dump like this. Something's happening somewhere. Baby, I just know that there is. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke somewhere, and it's on me. Shake the world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, this life's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up all right. So you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight, dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on now, just one look. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire with a broken heart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire. Learn about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Thanks.
Awesome, Jimmy. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going for Jimi Yamagishi as we get Brad Yoder set up.
All right. This is my closer.
Every day comes bearing gifts, slipping past our fingertips. I hope we get to do it again. So much to be thankful for, though we don't know what's in store. I hope we get to do it again. Although our time is short, how could we ask for more? Within wishes, plans, and we hope we get to do it again. Every day comes bearing gifts, slipping past our fingertips. I hope we get to do it again.
Beautiful. Thank you, Brad.
You are welcome.
All right. So going into the list, the final performer in the lightning round before I close it out is Kathleen Camilla. Hi, Kathleen. We don't see you, but I
Hello.
think we can hear you.
Yes, I can't find my oh, here it is. If I can here, wait. There I am.
We see you.
Okay,
Yay.
and I got my lighting for my lightning. Okay, so the last full day of summer is tomorrow. So to say goodbye to summer, here is a Gershwin tune, "Summertime." Thank you very much.
Very nice. Love Summertime. Love Gershwin.
Yeah,
So-
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully people can hear me. Anyone else can hear me, or is nobody able to hear me?
Yeah, I've been having trouble hearing all night, actually, other people. So, but anyways, I hope to watch you on the replay if that works, if it turns out. And it was nice hanging out with you, all of you, and performing tonight. And happy
Thank you.
Equinox.
Definitely.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Can you all hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah, thanks, Kathleen. It's good. So good to hear you. Love Gershwin. Yeah, so I'm gonna close this out with one song. I'll just do a little preamble here. I released an EP yesterday with two of my friends in the UK. Our band is called the Round Lakes, and yeah, these two guys are just great. That I've been working with, Chris James Willows and John Mitchie, and we each contributed 2 songs to this EP. This song, it's about just trying to stay on top of things as life changes. And I'll just say, I got my first. This is kind of an embarrassing thing, but I just got my first pair of like progressive lenses because I can't read a screen without seeing them. So like age is hitting me. My birthday's next month. I'm starting to feel old. But no matter how old you get, you gotta just keep on moving, I think. And that is one of the thoughts in this song. So this song's off that EP, where the roundlakes.bandcamp.com. If anyone wants to check it out, we have a CD that's for sale on there or purchase on digital. So it's pretty sweet EP in my totally and completely biased opinion. So yeah, it goes like this. I took a chance, spun a wheel, I threw a dime into the pond, expecting nothing. Obelisk raced to the sun, it didn't fall, surprised everyone except my best friend. I know the donkey's tail may never find a home, wishes unfulfilled despite all the candles blown, so many parties thrown. When you get old, I want you to know, you stay on that road. Hourglass, blank slate, I measured every grain, it kept on moving, or dripping away from me. Fixate, a pillowcase, I filled it up with so many treasures, and stomach aches. I know the donkey's tail may never find a home, wishes unfulfilled despite all the candles blown, so many parties thrown. When you get old, I want you to know, you stay on that road. Take your time, rest your eyes, don't let the stopwatch make you compromise.
I took a chance, spun a wheel, I threw a dime into the pond, expecting nothing. Threw a lens up at the sky for a reason for magic or just illusions. I know the donkey's tail may never find a home. Wishes unfulfilled despite all the candles blown. So many parties thrown. When you get old, I want you to know you stay on that road.
Thanks, everybody. So if it's Hambones, if it's Tuesday night, it's Hambones open mic. It's always such a pleasure, such a wonderful way to fill our souls with music and the human connection. So thank you, everybody who performed tonight. And thank you, Wes, for keeping us online all night. WesMasonMedia.com. If you have any live streaming needs in the area, you should definitely get in touch with Wes in Central PA, Western PA, everywhere on the interwebs. Orange G over and out.